Guyanese musician Tamika Marshall talks about her adversities within the music industry, choosing music as a career path, and her plans for the future. I don't think I'm going to be doing an event for the year. Next year, for sure, I have some stuff planned. But for this year, no, I'm stepping away from that. I feel like the economy is kind of struggling right now. Yeah, kind of struggling right now. These topics and more as we sit, and chat with Tamika Marshall doing Intoxicated, the Secret Chat Show. Marshall, right now you're watching the Intoxicated Show. If you're gonna drink, make sure you drink responsibly. Yeah, this is urban life and this is really fun. Whether you want a flat scooter, you want a triple and you want a brand new shirt or you want a brand new blue one. Urban life is the only place that you can find that one. You see this one? I'm putting on my shoulder, I'm going to the show. I'm getting ready in urban life. This is our life. What is your life? Urban life. Ground floor, Giftland Mall. Contact 222-7117. Urban life is fashion for life. Of course, my pleasure. Firm? Right. Consistency when it comes to pushing, Guyanese music on the international level, it's commendable. So, thank you. Really appreciate our work and we appreciate, the patriotic ones. Thank you very much. So it's traditional for us to take a shot at the beginning of the show. What we taking? What we taking first? So whatever you let's start with the one right in front. This way? Yeah. This coconut rum. Let's start with that. This is actually my favorite. I'm not really a rum person, but this is like the best thing that's ever happened today. Where's yours? 1 second. So we got cheers. Is this a cheers or a toast? I don't even know. Somewhere they say salute. So yeah, salute. Salute. Cheers. It's good. It's good. I doubt it. No. I used to be a drinker, so I've probably had almost everything. Used to. So, for those who, I don't think this is a relevant question because I think everybody knows Tamika. Well, we can do it same way. Finish. But, for those who may be watching and don't know who Tamika is, who's living on your rock, you want to give a brief introduction about yourself? Sure. Hi everyone, my name is Tamika Marshall, singer-songwriter from Ghana. From Ghana. From Ghana. we don't know who's gonna be watching this from everywhere. So everywhere, of course. So from Ghana. So from Ghana, Tamika from Ghana. What part of Ghana? Yes. Were you born? I was born in Linden, 1 mile Wismer, Linden. Yes. I was actually just in Linden yesterday. I think we have an outreach that is a weird band. Okay, nice. Yeah, nice. That's going to be good for Linden. So when you think about Linden, with everything that's happened over the years, what comes to mind, What is negative or positive? I firstly think of bauxite. Bauxite? My grandfather used to work at Lin Mine, which was the bauxite company. I'm not sure if it still exists or not. I don't know. But I just remember every time he came home, his boots would be filled with dust and his Jeep would be filled with dust, and it's because of the bauxite. So every time I think of Linden, the mining town, I think about bauxite. You also spent some time in a curriculum. And there's no secret that, there's a stigma that's attached to a curriculum. I'm actually from East Shrinkville. And whenever people hear that I'm from East Shrinkville, they automatically look at me different. Because of whatever stigma is attached to East Shrinkville. What does it take on how residents are? Well, when I was living in Agricola, it was when um, my mom was living in Georgetown, and I was living in Linden with my grandparents and extended family members, uncles, cousins, and that kind of thing. And then when we moved to Georgetown, it was to join her. She was living in Agricola at the time, going to University of Ghana. I come from a single parent family, so it was just the two of us, my sister and I, with my mom in Agricola. So at that time, I didn't know that there was a stigma regarding Agricola until I went to school, primary school at the time, and people would ask where you live, and I said Agricola, and they'd be like, "What?" And I mean, I've always been. A lot of people may not know this, but I'm very much a tomboy. So to me, it was like a gangster type of thing, like street cred, like okay, well, I'm from Agricola, you can't mess with me, type of vibe. But I've never experienced anything bad in Agricola. I think the only thing that I hated about it is that a lot of times you would have to walk from the main road straight into the back because we lived at 4th Street. So hot sun, and it was a lot of walking. But other than that, I never experienced anything bad in Agricola.
But you do know that there's a stigma.
Yes, of course. Of course there is.
What do you think residents of today, the residents of Agricola that live there currently, should do to try to, get rid of that stigma?
Well, I think, to be honest, unfortunately, when you hear people, when you hear something, people just run with it for a while.
Yeah.
However, I haven't heard anything bad about Agricola in many, many, many years. So whatever they're doing currently, they're doing a good job. Keep it up. I think more community programs, and to be honest, they may be having that, but I don't know because I'm not there. So whatever you guys are doing, keep it up. And I think there's great people that come out of Agricola. It's myself. I know Gully Rass used to live in Agricola.
Yeah.
I don't know who else right now.
Elizabeth, the teachers at Bishops, Elizabeth.
So yeah, Agricola produce good people.
Yeah. Just like he's
good, right, right.
You also lived in Battleston.
Yes.
What was that experience like? Tell us a little bit about that.
Well,
because it's right here next to Agricola, right?
Well, it's not too far. What I loved about living in Agricola, it's you come off of the corner right before M&M.
Mm-hmm.
So I would eat from M&M very often. And at that time, the KFC was open not too far, right on the main road too. So I'd eat from there very often too. And through my street, there was Jenny's Place. So, which is like, they keep dances and that kind of stuff. So I was too young to be going out, but at least I was exposed to the music. So you could be hearing the music really loud, sometimes daytime, nighttime. And of course, I'm a lover of music. So that's one of the things I liked.
So what are some of the schools you would have attended?
Okay, so in Linden, I think my very first school I went to was 1 Mile Primary. And then I went to a school called Wutuka. Then when we moved to Georgetown, I went to Sacred Heart, and then after writing common entrance, I got St. Joseph, and then I tried with UG.
So, coming from Linden, which is the country, and then coming to Georgetown to go to school, what was that transition like?
It's very different, very different. When I would have cousins or family members visit me from Georgetown, I was living in Linden at the time. It seemed like Georgetown was a whole new place. It seemed like foreign. It seemed like, yeah. So coming down here was a big change for me. I felt I was a lot more shy than other people. I was a little more reserved. I don't think that I was as developed in my personality. I don't think I was as bold. The kids down here were wild. I mean, yeah, they're probably more wild now. But coming to Georgetown really got me to come into my own. Yeah.
So you did mention that you actually went to St. Joseph, right? Mm-hmm. And let me tell you, St. Joseph produced some of the best.
You don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me.
You went to St. Joseph.
You don't have to tell me.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I went to tutorial right here next to
That's not far. I used to see the tutorial guys coming through the street. Yeah.
What was young Tamika aspiring to become while she was attending St. Joseph?
I had no clue.
You had no clue.
I had no clue. I was just gazing. I was just all about my social life at school. I loved school. I loved being in school. I loved my friends. I was one of those people who knew everyone. always socializing, always hanging out after school, always liming, always, that was me. In terms of a career, I wasn't really sure. I thought about following in my mom or my sister's footsteps. They're involved in the medical field. But that science thing wasn't working for me. I don't know. I couldn't understand any of that.
I was a science guy, like,
Good for you.
but you like me.
Good for
You
you.
like me at all.
I didn't get it. So I thought about it. I put together my hobbies and looked at some career paths that would be suitable that could work with that. So I'm like, okay, well, I like traveling. I talk a lot. I like to meet people. No, no, I high school. I was in UG for a bit. you have
Can't be selfish. Definitely can't
you
be
have to
selfish.
learn to share. You learn to get along with people because it's a lot of different personalities and all these kind of things. You learn to stand up for yourself because if not, they're gonna take advantage of you. What else? You learn how to lie. You learn how to lie in the cover for your cousins, or else you're gonna get, yeah. But it's mostly just dealing with a group of different personalities and getting along with people and learning the bads and the goods of people and working along with it. Yeah.
And you did mention also that you grew up with your mom after you moved to Georgetown. I myself grew up with my mom. Monday, business. Holiday I moved today with my aging mother.
Sure.
So, how was your mom when it comes to you taking education serious?
My mom, I'm sure, had a little difficult time with me. My mom, like I said, it was a single parent family, so she worked a lot. So she actually had a pharmacy at the head of Agricola. So she did one job during the day, and then afterwards she would go and open up the pharmacy in Agricola and work through the night. So she was working all day. So I don't think she was as involved as she would have liked to. And coming from Linden, I was a very good student, first place all the time. And then until I came to Georgetown, and it was quite ever so different. And let's just say I never bought first again. It never happened for me again. I'm quite sure she wanted otherwise, but it just never happened.
It's time for us to take another shot.
Okay.
So which one would you like to?
You can pick.
I can pick. I'll take the raspberry. Sweet. This drinking the white rum.
That's good, yes. And what I love is this isn't even a full shot. Like,
You want a full shot?
back in the day,
I'll give you a full shot.
this wouldn't have worked for me. But no.
Sure.
I'm good. That's back in the day. Yes. Drink responsibly, people.
So here.
All right.
Toast it with your mom.
Toast.
It'll be in a rock. So
That's as much as I could.
So tell us a little bit about the jobs that you would have had while growing up,
Had very few. Well, I mean, I worked in my mom's pharmacy. So at that point, I knew almost everything about pharmaceuticals. Right now, it's totally wiped from my brain. But I could have at one point. After that, right out of high school, I don't know what my position was, but I was working in this marketing place, something in marketing. I worked there for a month, and then I left. I had no idea what I was doing. And there was this one other girl that was working with me. If she never turned up, I would be completely gazing. I had no idea what I was doing. Other than that, I worked at Guinness Bar, I think, for a month as well.
Wow.
Yeah, that's when I was hanging out with Hits and Jams. I began hanging out with guys from Hits and Jams. And one of their partner, Troy, who owns Guinness Bar. We were there a lot, and they're like, well, Tamika's around, give her a job. So I was there for secretary for 1 month. I had no idea what I was doing, and that's been it.
So you never,
Music since.
never had no journalist job or anything since
My dear. I never completed at university. I took a time off into my, I think, second year, and I never went back. I took a time off to pursue music, and I never went back.
Taking time off, so crazy. It's crazy to
I
come back into
mean,
that spirit where you want to be focused again.
personally, I never liked university, so I'm happy to have never been back. No, school is lovely, but university just wasn't for me. I think at that time I already kind of knew what I wanted to do. And university was, at that time I already had a little bit popularity, and it was just too much. I'm happy.
You mentioned music just now.
Yes.
What point did you realize that, I want to pursue this career as a musician?
I can't give an exact point. I do know that I stumbled upon music. It wasn't something I really went after. I usually say I feel like music chose me. And it was a while I was trying it out for a little bit and that kind of thing. But it was a while into it, maybe like 2 years into it is when I decided, you know what? I want to do this for me. Before I felt like I was doing it because I already stumbled into it. I already started something. Then let me just give it a try, and it's expected. But it's like probably 2 years in, I'm like, okay, I want to do this for me.
So, we get to see all of the finished products, when it comes to the stuff that you put on the right, the separate, the metal, and all that. It's all we can see. You've been doing music close to 2 decades now.
I didn't realize that.
Guess what?
It's been a while.
I'm gonna tell you already know that you was doing music for almost
The internet?
No, I'm gonna tell you just now.
Okay.
Anyway, so we get to see all the finished products, all the great music. But what we don't get to see is the adversities, the sleepless nights, and all that, the challenges you face as a musician. Tell us a little bit about some of those.
There's a lot.
Tell us, I want to know.
There's a lot. The amount of times that I've heard no, the amount of times I've heard you can't sing, you will never accomplish anything, you will never amount to anything, stop what you're doing, you're wasting your time, you're terrible, you suck. I've heard that so many times. Sleepless nights, fine. I mean, dealing with people, dealing with critics, dealing with everyone that sits behind a computer, dealing with all of that, dealing with producers who in the beginning who never want to work with young talent, who don't really want to work with female talent. Recording songs, I still have so many songs even to this day. Sometimes you record, it will never come out to, it will never be released. You voice and rhythms, and it's shelved, and there's so many, so many.
How do you deal with those?
You just gotta keep on moving. You're gonna keep on. Not everyone can like you. It's impossible for everyone to like you. It's impossible. Don't even try. Don't even waste your time.
People will have a problem with anything.
People will have a problem with everything.
You can go on Google and type in baby laughing and look at the video with baby laughing, see negative comments
You
about
will
the
have a
baby
problem with
laughing.
everything.
It's like that video.
Whoever is your favorite artist or whoever you admire the most, there are people out there who hate them.
Yeah, that's a fact. What I like about you is your humbleness. You're a very humble person.
Thank you.
And my question is, how have you managed to remain this humble even after being so successful as a Guyanese artist? Because in my opinion, you're definitely successful.
Thank you. But success is very relative at the same time.
Yeah.
I am nowhere where I want to be.
It's a journey, of course. It's not a destination.
It's a journey.
It's a journey.
Yeah. But at the same time, okay, you look at where you are. You may be better off than someone else, but you look at where you want to be. There's so many other people that's way ahead of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you really look at it, where are you? Who are you?
Who are you? Yeah.
Who are you? You're nowhere. Whenever you feel like you're somewhere that you wanted to be, there's so much more to do.
Yeah.
You get new goals. You want to grow. So it'll never stop. So who are you right now? We're all on this journey. You know what I mean? Everyone reaches somewhere at a different time, a different place, and all that kind of thing. But who am I?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Who am I? You have to be commercial.
Yeah, but Jamal.
Yeah.
You know?
To answer your question about, me knowing for a fact that you've been doing it almost 2 decades, I used to actually sing.
Oh.
Guess who was my producer?
Who's that?
Yes, who was your first producer?
The very first person that recorded me was this guy named Ernie. And then it was oh my god, I can't his name is the tip of my tongue. I can't remember. No. Bevon wasn't my first. Bevon was after.
After, yeah.
Okay, Bevon, yes.
So I used to be at Swansea.
At Bristol Tracks.
Yeah, I used to sing with G Money.
Okay.
And from time to time
I would be in the studio. Right.
So that's how I know, like.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
2004 or 5 time.
I don't even know.
Before that, yes.
I don't count.
That's how I know that you've been
okay.
A while. You've done many collaborations. You've done collaborations with my favorite artist, Beanie Man, who's going to be here or later on this month with RBB. You've done collaborations with Busy Signal, Dwayne Bravo, Peter Morgan. Peter Morgan. Out of all those guys, who was your favorite to work with and why?
I think I have to say Peter.
Peter?
I think because at that time I was really young and it was one of the first artists, when you sit down and you see artists on TV and people, it was one of those first artists that I was really around that was really himself. A lot of artists have this whole hype and image about them and they're standoffish until you get to know them. But Peter was just Peter.
And for those who may not know,
so Peter Morgan from the band Morgan Heritage. And what I love about him, he's a great vocalist. So I would sit in the studio and I would look at him and I would see the struggles within myself that I still see within him. Like sometimes you're in the studio and you're going at it over and over and over and over and over and you're just not getting it. And for an established act like Peter and such a great vocalist, and you can see trying times within him sometimes trying to, really try to get it perfect and everything. It was all a learning lesson for me. It was a good fan moment as well.
So
yeah.
Peter,
yes, for
so
sure.
If I decide I want to become a singer tomorrow, I should definitely focus on working with Peter.
You can, for sure. No, and he's one of those people that's real and genuine and would advise you and steer you. One of those people you can really talk to. Not a lot of artists are like
so
that.
So how did that collaboration came about?
We were working in the same studio alongside the same producer. So the producer, Shane Brown from Jukebox, it was actually a video collaboration, not an actual collaboration on the song. And on the Indiscretions Rhythm, and then he had a song, Peter voiced first, and then I voiced and others and that kind of thing. And then when they were mixing the rhythm, they heard the two songs and realized it's really close. And then Shane was managing Peter at the time and it just started working with me. And we were like, let's put this together in a video form. And that's how that came about.
Nice. Every artist, whether it's somebody they would like to work with or whether it's somebody they would like to meet, we all have this kind of fantasy that we would, like to accomplish one day. What is the ultimate collaboration that Tamika would like to
I think it changes ever so often. No, it definitely changes because with artists, their popularity changes and grows and their brand grows and all that kind of thing. I definitely have to say Rihanna.
Of course.
She's hella sexy. And I think about the video with her and Shakira. Amazing. So definitely her. And the other I'd have to say Chris Brown. It's very funny to be saying that after, but Chris Brown is just amazing. He is multi-talented. I think he is one of the ultimate performers, ultimate artists. He does everything. And you can't help but to respect that, rate that.
So tell us a little bit about, your preparation when it comes to creating music. Do you drink? Do you call up your mom? Do you have a big party? What's that preparation like when Tamika's in the studio creating new music?
I think it really depends on the type of track and the type of mood that you're going for. If it's a party song, if it's a high energy type of thing, soca, I may put on like a soca playlist. I create a whole zone like dark room, music loud, take a few drinks, and just start vibing. And then after you listen it over and over and over, and you come up with an idea. Not all the times you can do that. Sometimes you're writing in studio with people and that kind of thing. I think with musicians, alcohol is always in the mix. It's always in the mix, and sometimes it helps. But yeah, it definitely depends on the mood. So sometimes also, but I prefer to usually be by myself. I feel like I'm more expressive and true and honest to myself in those kind of settings. But it really depends on the mood. If it's something more somber, I'm going for something a bit more sad, or a love song. I listen to different type of stuff and try to get the feelings and the energy of the mood, the vibrations, and then I go off into my project.
Do you write all of your music?
Not all. I write majority of my stuff, but I'm open to writers, all the outside material as well. For instance, Whiny Whiny, I didn't write that one. That was written by Problem Child. No, he's not. He is from St. Vincent. He wrote the entire rhythm. So he wrote my song, he's an artist as well. His song, Patrice's song, and Shal.
Isn't that like a Guyanese term?
I think it's a Caribbean thing. Yeah. This is how the guy that has the song Whiny Whiny. Shabba? Yes. Yeah.
So what would be your advice to upcoming artists that is going through adversities and is thinking to just quit? What are some of your advice?
Then if you're gonna quit, then
why start it, right?
Right. Right. You're gonna go through that. You're gonna go through a lot of that. If it's something that you love, just understand that anything meaningful takes a lot of work. And anything that comes overnight, what's the worth in it? It's simple. Nothing simple. Not that nothing simple is worthwhile, but you know what I mean? When you work hard for something, you really feel the rewards afterwards. But yeah, you're gonna hear a lot of no's, you're gonna hear a lot of negatives, but if you want it, keep on pushing. And also, remember you're the brand. Think of yourself as a product, and you're the product. Package it, keep it well, focus on your health, everything, and remember you're selling that product. You're selling you. So.
Actually, this is the second time you actually mentioned that you're going to hear a lot of no. But a couple weeks ago, I watched this video. I can't remember the guy's name, but he's a popular actor in a Grammy Award winner. He said that all through his career, when he was no start, and everybody would tell him no, 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 no. But he didn't take it as N-O. He took it as K-N-O-W.
Okay, very interesting.
Yeah, that's what he said. He never took it as N-O. He just took it as K-N-O-W and tried to understand what he was missing, tried to know what he was missing, and tried to know what he could apply to himself to become better. So that's how he got back.
But you see, the thing about it is, no one knows you more than you know you. You know your capabilities as well. You know stuff that you haven't accomplished, but you know it's within you and it's achievable, but you just haven't tapped into that as yet. A stranger doesn't know that. A stranger can look at you and they judge you and they have no idea. A lot of times we can't see the bigger picture. We can't see in the future. We're not Miss Cleo, although she was fake. But you know what I mean? So it's very important to know you. You don't need to listen to what other people say. Once you know what you have, you're the only person to know what you have, and you can think of it as a little secret within your head, like they don't even know.
They don't know.
They don't even know. And then you keep on working on you, and you show them.
Yeah, definitely. I like that. So 2 more questions on this music
sure.
topic. First question is, what does Tamika got on her music playlist? What does she listen to?
Oh my. I listen to a bunch of stuff. Right now, I'm listening to a lot of Afro beats. I'm listening to like, other than that, I'm listening to like Post Malone.
Post Malone.
I'm listening to a lot of trap. Trap is it right now. What else? Of course, very much into my Caribbean culture, my dancehall, my popcorn, my alkaline, my different things. But I try to keep current and try to know what's going on. And I'm a lover of music. I'm a fan of music. So you want to vibe out and the same way as anyone else would.
I'm happy you said that you're a lover of music and you're a fan, which takes me to my second question. Is your favorite Chinese artist? If you have one. Or who do you prefer to listen to?
My favorite Guyanese artist. Okay. First off, no, that's fine. That's fine. I don't know if I'd say I have an all-time favorite.
Okay.
But there are a few artists that I like. I like what they're doing and that kind of stuff. I like Blaze.
Shout out to Blaze.
Shout out to Blaze. Right. I love what he did with that song.
Yeah.
It is so relevant. Relevant just to not just what's going on, but just Guyanese. And he keeps it really Guyanese as well in the things that he says and his accent, and I love that. I appreciate that. I love Duke Ross.
Duke is amazing.
Duke is awesome. Yeah, very much so. And I am so happy that he's not here. His type of music, it's out there. So I'm happy that he's doing his thing. You have to commend Jomo. Jomo's been in the game before even me.
Everybody is.
You know what I mean? Before me. Incredible talent, incredible stage presence, and all that. And who else? I heard this new song by Jory.
Jory?
Yes, and Jory, I'm very happy he's making a comeback. I think Jory is very fun.
Yeah.
His music and his stage presence is very fun. And for females, I like Jackie. I'd like to hear new music from Jackie for sure. But she's incredibly talented, great vocalist.
Have you done any collaborations with any of these artists before?
I've collaborated with Jory before,
Jory.
Song never came out. I've collaborated with Kwesi Ace before. Song never came out. Kwesi is very talented as well. Song never came out. Yes.
What about Blaze? Would you do a collaboration?
Blaze had reached out to me.
And what happened?
He just reached out. Stop. I spoke to Blaze. He just reached out. But we never actually got a chance to get in studio together.
I would love to see you Blaze on the track, man. I would love it.
Anything's possible.
I would love it. So on that note, it's time for another shot.
All right. What do we have left?
You only had 2 shots. So
how much are we going for?
this street.
Okay. All right. Well, then whatever the third one is,
so,
it's fine.
Well, you want to try the Malibu? I'm actually drinking Malibu off the rocks. So
go ahead.
Let's try the Malibu. Yeah. We've had all white rum. All white.
I'm not really
all white.
fan of rum, but
yeah.
And this is a much bigger shot than you've been throwing.
Yeah,
and I'm guessing it's because you like this.
Yeah. 1 second. We're gonna just toast to pushing the envelope when it comes to Guyanese music.
Sure. It's needed. It's needed. Very nice.
Smooth, right? You've also lived in Barbados and also Jamaica. Tell us, what was that experience like living in Jamaica? Because it's a different culture.
It is. Very different. Jamaica's a great place. It's one of my favorite places. I was there for quite a while. It was very challenging. Not when I started, but there was a point when I was in Jamaica. I would basically be home, whatever I earned from home, whatever I earned from Guyana, I go and I reinvest in myself in Jamaica. So imagine, a lot of times you're not even sure when you're going back. So I'd be here, you work, you put in your work, you get your money, and like, okay, I want to go next month. So within next month, I'm trying to find an apartment from Guyana online. Have no idea what this place is gonna even look like because there were no camera phones. Like you can't do videos and send at those times. So it just goes to show the commitment and you're staring at my tattoo.
Trouble.
Yeah, yeah. Just goes to show the commitment and you really have to invest in yourself. A lot of times, and I got a lot of backlash for being in Jamaica so much and doing Jamaican music and that kind of stuff. But a lot of times, the hill won't come to you. You have to take yourself to the hill. And if I never did that, I don't think I would have been where I am today. I wouldn't have gotten all the collaborations. I wouldn't have been able to network. I wouldn't have nothing of the sorts. I would have just been in Guyana doing, you know what I mean?
Regular people thing, right? Regular people stuff.
You know what I mean? So,
I can see it.
So I can't say it.
I remember when you released Separate, you had a lot of flags for it. People was like, why did she have to go out of Guyana to create the video? And even though it was a good song and it was a good video,
You'll always have that.
and now you're actually going through the same thing when it comes to your new song, Whiny Whiny. When you released it a couple of weeks ago, it was crazy. I mean, what people were saying. How do you respond to things like that? Things like that.
It's very sad, and you're hurt, but you also need to realize that it's not personal.
Mm-hmm.
None of this is personal.
It's all opinion.
These are people who don't know you and don't know anything behind what's going on and that kind of stuff. I would like to say publicly that after the comments started coming out, I realized I messed up a bit, and I can take that.
What aspect?
No, I messed up a bit.
What aspect?
Because I knew what the fans wanted, and I lost track of that. With the type of song, I don't think that was the type of video they were looking for.
Okay. You want something more exotic.
They were looking for something that the title talks about. Exactly everything that the song talks about is what you're looking to see visually. And I get that. However, I must say that all of our Caribbean videos look the same way.
That's a fact,
Everyone. All of the dancehall videos, all of the soca videos, they look the exact same way. And I think I've always wanted to do something different to really show a documentary type of situation. We probably could have done it for a different video, but we, to be honest, did shoot some visuals in Guyana. We shot several visuals in Guyana, and then when we sent it off to be edited, the editors weren't pleased with the shots. Different things weren't really working out. And then we were in Antigua, so we shot some stuff there. So it was all supposed to be put together and that kind of stuff. However, when you look at the visuals we shot in Antigua to where we shot here, because different people shot it, it just wasn't coming together. So we came to a point where people needed the video. It was a long time had passed. So it's either we try to shoot more stuff, which the team and I weren't going to see each other for a long time afterwards. We wait longer to put out something, or we try to put together what we have and put it out. And we all came together and decided we're going to put something out. And I'm very happy with the video we provided. The day was so spectacular. Shout out to Nuno from Canada. He did the visuals for us. Great camera guy. Such a funny story happened that day. He lost his camera. It was all crazy. I'm very proud of the video we put out. And although there were a lot of negatives, there also are a lot of positives. And we've got some label interest from the video, and they commended us and not to do the typical Caribbean video. Yeah. At the end of the day, you're looking at building your brand, and not everything is about rum and wine. So I'd like to say I hear you and I understand you. But I also love the video, and for those of you who love it, thank you.
So you're definitely not doing it over.
No, we're not doing it over. No, we're not gonna do it over.
You have anything that's gonna be coming up for Carnival? Because Carnival is right around the corner.
Well, I just released the remix for Just These Only Things You Know, Barbados artist. So we just did that. That's a soca track.
Yeah.
I am currently focusing on my EP. My EP is gonna be a little bit different from what you guys are familiar to. Like I said, we're working on the brand and growing it and expanding and reaching new avenues, new listeners, and all that kind of stuff. So, of course, while I am and I believe to stay true to my core audience, I'm trying to grow, and the music has to reflect where I am personally. And personally, I want to try new things. I want to try new things, and it's my music will always have some sort of Caribbean influence, whether it be the actual music or the way that I say something or the slangs or I'm a Caribbean girl, I'm a Guyanese girl, but I want to do new things. I want new things.
Does Tanika Marshall have any secret talent other than singing? Anything else?
I feel like I can do a lot. I mean, on a good day, I'm a good cook. on a good day.
Who was the judge to that?
I've had judges, okay? Yes. On a good day. I'm not too bad at makeup. If I put some work into it, I could probably be a really good runner.
A runner?
Yeah. And I don't know, I like to feel I'm good at all things. I don't know.
My secret talent is juggling.
Okay. What are you juggling?
Like
physical. Oh, okay.
I can multitask good. Like I'm a multitasker.
I'm happy for you. I'm a multitasker, but I'm no juggler.
You're not just juggling. I can even juggle. Like I would think like 3D.
Please don't.
I want.
Please don't.
Like or 3D balls.
Please don't.
No balls. And you've done a lot of promoting over the years. You've had some dope parties. Could we expect anything for the upcoming carnival?
For the carnival, no. I don't think I'm going to be doing an event for the year. Next year, for sure, I have some stuff planned. But for this year, no, I'm stepping away from that. I feel like the economy is kind of struggling right now. Yeah, kind of struggling right now. And the type of events that I want to do it's bigger and not just. I need more sponsors to come on board. I need all these things. I want something out there, huge. And also, I'm busy working on my EP and some other things. So, yeah, so we're going to leave events for next year for sure.
So we definitely know you're working in events for next year. What about March? Is that any...
Merch has to come very soon. We've been working on it for a while. I'm ready to sell you stuff. So merch for sure next year.
I definitely want to wear it.
I know, and I want to say thank you so much. I saw you were wearing a Tamika Marshall t-shirt.
I was impatient. I couldn't wait.
Oh my God.
Like,
so it just popped in your head to just pull these photos and just print it? That is...
I'm big when it comes to promoting.
I was touched. Yeah. Thank you so much. That meant a lot.
I'm like a big fan,
Thank you so much.
I appreciate your drive and everything.
Thank you so much.
For Guyanese music. I also, I have a radio program in the morning and we always make it.
I appreciate it. I love that. Thank you so much.
You have to support the local. You have to support the people that's trying to push it.
Right, and there's a lot of other fresh talent out there that need the support as well.
Yeah, definitely. We definitely do, but you're gonna just support anything. So what's next? Ultimately, Tanika Marshall. You didn't mention it.
Yes. So the EP is coming, merch is coming. So we're looking to build a brand. I don't know if I'm allowed to say. We'll be doing some work with GT&T.
You're actually one of the spokespersons.
Yes, I'm the brand ambassador, chief Blaze ambassador. So we're going to be doing a lot of work with GT&T coming up in next month, actually. We'll be following through for the next 2 or 3 months or so on. But it's just about growing brand to make commercial and taking it as big as it can get. Yeah.
And just to pedal back and the whole thing in Venezuela. How did you won the GTT?
The very first one?
The very first one. How did that affect your life?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well,
That little girl from my curriculum.
was I in your club at the time? I think I probably was.
Yeah. But they say that you say that.
Probably was.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was a big change for me, and I think I owe that competition my everything, my all. Like I said, I never had a drive to do music. I always loved singing, but I wasn't gonna be like, okay, well, you're gonna be Mariah Carey. You know what I mean? I had no examples around me to really see, okay, this can work and this has worked for them, so it's a possible dream. And when I was forced into the competition, I had no idea that I would win. That wasn't even in my mind. So when it happened, I mean, it gave me a lot of popularity, good and bad. But it really put me out there, and it really got me my start. And for that, I'm always appreciative so much. If I didn't stumble onto that, I don't know what would have happened. But like I said, I believe everything really happens for a reason, and that's exactly how life was supposed to go for me. So I'm ever so thankful. And my life was changed completely. So much avenues opened up for me. People would just see me, want to give me free stuff. And they'd be like, people just want to give you free stuff and be like, yeah, well, a lot of people know you. They're going to see you wearing this or pass on my business card and this and that. And I was like, oh, freeness. Okay. But yeah, it gave me my start. And without that, I don't know.
And, you did mention GTT, gave you start. And I remember when your first video separated, Irvin was actually featured in that video. And Kerwin Raw, was it Raw?
It's Kerwin.
Kerwin was at the beginning of the video.
Yes.
And you guys, you and the HA team were very close back then. What's the relationship with those guys right now?
We're still very close. Last year we did Ghana Carnival. I stepped away to focus on music and focus on some other things this year. But I still have my section. If you haven't registered for Ghana Carnivals yet, go register in Section Linden. Bring back the camera here. Go register in Section Linden. It's an all-girls section. Registration is going to be closed pretty soon, so make sure you go get your costume. I want to say thank you so much for reaching out to me. I also want to say that I love your interviews because they ask different stuff.
Yeah.
I love that, and that's one of the reasons that I said, let's do this interview.
For those who may want to get some more information about you, want to go ahead and tell them where they can find you, whether it's on social media, whether it's on WhatsApp, and where they can download your music.
WhatsApp?
WhatsApp, my bad.
You can find me on social media. Instagram, it's at Tamika Marshall. Twitter, it's at Tamika Marshall.
You should spell that to me because it spells different.
Well, I would like to think you know the spelling by now, but it is TIMEKAMARSHALL. Time Timika.
That's
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere.
Is there any of your friends that you would like to know?
My manager is a good one.
Ron?
He's Guyanese and he's been in the industry for a very, very long time. He has a lot of stories to tell, so I'd like to nominate Rondell Telford. I'm a big fan of Gordon Mosley. I would like to see Felice because I don't think she drinks. Felice Robertson. She doesn't drink.
Is that a remix?
No. Felice Robertson.
Felice is from MTV.
Yes.
Felice is the girl that's always like bashing men.
Stop.
That's a word in the street. He's always bashing men.
Stop.
Is that the same person?
No. Felice is a lovely person.
She is a lovely person.
She loves everyone.
Yeah, she loves bashing. That's what police guard
and Ron. Yeah.
So that's it. Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much for having me. Pleasure.
Tell you when we start season 3. So,
right, of course.
And before we go, is there any plans to get into something else?
I don't know how good of an actor I am. I've tried in many real life situations. It's never quite worked. Those things never quite work. I'm not good at lying. I don't really lie. So it's very hard for me. But I would like to. I will try my best one day. Yeah. Yes. Thank you so much.
Welcome to Intoxicated, the Super Chat Show. The people's platform where we highlight dynamic talent, personalities, and locally consumed beverages. On this talent, personalities, and locally consumed beverages. On this episode, the beautiful and talented makeup artist Lolita Calendar, aka Lola Doll, talks about her plastic surgery, her social media conflicts, being an entrepreneur, and her journey as a mom. These topics and more as we sit, sip, and chat with Lola Doll, here on Intoxicated, the Super Chat Show.
Hey y'all, this is your girl Lula Doll from Lula's Makeup Studio, and you're tuned into Intoxicated. Remember to drink responsibly. Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's actually telling Jeremy that this girl it's crazy. But anyway, it's compulsory for us to take a shot at the show. Because if you don't drink, you're gonna die from thirst. So we don't want nobody dying from thirst, especially Lola on the show. So which one would you like first to try? What about the Campari?
Okay, I'll take the
Campari. But you know, throughout the show we take shots after every segment, so you're gonna get a chance to try everything. I think it's Ansem Carl. It's a sole distributor for the Campari. So shout out to Ansem Carl on this. Take the last one here. Cheers to looking fabulous.
Thank you. I don't like that.
You don't like that?
No.
Why not?
It's
It
bitter.
tastes like bitter dollars, like the bitters your body used to keep for wash your right?
Damn.
Let's talk about where you grew up. Where did you grow up? Where you was born and stuff like that.
Well, I was born in Leopold Street.
Leopold Street.
Yeah.
To Leopold.
Right. And moved from Leopold Street to East Rockville. So I would say I'm more from East Rockville, but born in Leopold Street. My mom still lives in Leopold.
Guess who's also on this right now?
Who?
Guess who? Who's always running this right now?
You.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the very best girl from East Rockville.
Definitely is a bit, growing up in East Rockville, then it's no secret at all. It has a stigma attached to it. You know, that it's sticking to someone. So, always that as a young girl, always as a young girl growing up in East Rockville, like what are some of the challenges you face,
I love East Rockville. I feel like I could just sleep in a corner without getting robbed
Yeah.
or raped or anything. That's how much I love East Rockville. Like, I just love East Rockville.
There's not much bad in your
No.
eyes. Exactly. So
Not to me.
when people hear I live in East Rockville, like, what are you doing here? I'm like, that's that's the best place I ever am. Once you come there, you get to see the vibe. It's a family rented place. You fall in love with the place.
Yes.
So, what are some of the schools you would have attended, Lola?
Well, I've attended St. Pius
St. Pius,
and then Tocqueville Secondary.
Tocqueville. So, while going to Tocqueville, while going to St. Pius and Tocqueville, what was Lola aspiring to become as a child?
Well, I'm always like this fun, crazy person. And I always knew that growing up, when I grow up, I'm going to be something successful, somebody successful.
Somebody important.
Very important. I know that. I felt it.
You felt it.
Yes.
You envisioned it, and then
Yes.
you just conquered it,
Yes.
right? So, as we were saying earlier, it's no secret Eastern that has a stigma attached to it, whether it's a place, whether it's a gift. What do you think we as residents need to do to get rid of that stigma?
I honestly don't know what to say because everybody has their own view about this from belt. And sometimes you can't even take that out of them
That's a fact.
because it's already implanted in
still in
everybody's
them, yeah.
head. Like, okay, that's ghetto, whatever.
So we just gotta continue living.
Yeah, we just gotta continue living and doing us because if the best come out of East from Belt, we still can't change East from Belt. East from Belt should be East from Belt. We love our place.
We love our place. What part of Eastern Belt are you from?
I'm from Texas.
Texas. So,
Yes.
So, I think it's about time for another shot. Let me try now.
Something different.
Something like that. Picture.
Oh, that sounds nice.
You know. I love that. She said that sounds nice.
Yes, it sounds nice.
Never had.
No.
Oh, jeez.
You wouldn't believe it, but the only thing I drink is Hennessy and Moet.
You look like you got expensive taste.
Hennessy,
That's a fact.
Moet,
Yeah.
Moscato.
That's a fact. Yeah. So we're gonna drink some. You should drink the Campari.
Oh, God.
Drink it and store it back. It's not that bad. I ain't gonna give you
Then
that
just
much.
store it back.
Just store it back. That's what I'm saying. Right? Just store it back. Is that enough? 1 second.
I hope this tastes better than that one.
It should. Let's toast on being committed residents of East Belt. Committed residents of East Belt. Jeez.
I think I'm going to waste it today.
One of the questions I've always wanted to ask you is that when you go on social media, we see the fabulous life of Lola. We see the controversial side of Lola. Why don't we see those charitable works that Lola does? Why don't you feel the need to publicize those things that you do for the community and for the young kids and stuff like that? Because I've never seen any on your page, but I personally know that you do stuff. Why haven't we seen those stuff on social media?
Well, it's on social media, but you probably haven't seen it. You probably have to scroll because I have so much of posts.
But I don't think you place a lot of emphasis on promoting it as much as you place the emphasis.
Well, I'm more focused on like myself. Like I'm more focused on my beauty and my clients, and I'm so busy. Like I really don't have the time to focus on the area. I'm mostly focused on my business.
But just the other day, I think it was on your life. You gave away, I think it was 60,000.
Yeah.
What was the? Yeah.
Well, I was actually representing Guyana because there was a young lady that go up on stage when Shensia came, and she made Guyana look bad. Like, we got these girls can't twerk, we can't dance, nothing. So I just had the ladies dance, and whosoever won, they won 60,000.
60,000, just like that.
Yeah. And I gave away 10,000 2 days ago to somebody that tell me what's my favorite color. Like, you just have to know stuff about the doll. And
So
wait,
what is the dollar favorite color?
black.
Black. So I said black. Where's my 10,000?
You're not in a competition right now.
So you did mention earlier that you're a mom. I think you have a 10-year-old, 7-year-old.
Yes.
How do you create that balance when it comes to your parental duties, your social media life, and your business life? How do you find time to be that dedicated?
Well, I have their grandmother that helps me. I have help. Great help. Big help, I should say. Grandparents. Yes.
Right in East.
Yes, right in East and overseas because my last child lives in Turkey.
Okay.
And the first lives here.
So as a mom, a social media celebrity, an entrepreneur, kids allowed to go on social media?
No.
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 And then in this technological era.
Well, I feel like my kids are not supposed to be on social media. Social media is the devil.
It's the devil.
Yes. For me, it's the devil. Let me take all the criticism and everything. But when it comes to kids need to be kids.
I love that social media is the devil.
Yes.
But it's working in your favor though, so
it doesn't always work in my favor because sometimes I get so much fight down, I feel like cry, but then I just focus on me and just don't listen to the haters. I don't want nobody to be saying, oh, your son have a big head. Oh, your son have a big foot. Your daughter here is nappy. You know, people always make negative comments and anything negative, I'm ready to run for the bitch anytime. So I'm not about that life.
So let's say your eldest child is a girl. You tell your daughter or the county and say, my son is on social media. What would that conversation be like?
What are you doing on social media? You were supposed to be on social media, okay? And then when she gets older and she's on social media, then she'll understand why she saw that. Because I don't think it's anything negative she would see other than her mom cussing out somebody if they get her mom mad. Because I don't jump at people unless they jump for me. Sometimes.
That's a fact. It's no secret that you're very controversial when it comes to social media. Are you a troublemaker or are you the type of person that actually reacts to people?
First when I got before I got super famous, I used to get really angry at a negative comment, but now as we speak, I don't trouble people. I don't reply to negativity. I just block everything. Like I don't feel the need that I should be texting you back if you're being negative towards me. Like I have nothing to prove to you. You understand? So I'm not about that life anymore. I'm not a troublemaker. I'm not. Seriously.
So, when you first got on social media, was this the plan whereby you didn't come on social media and try to be social media popular?
No, I never thought about this. Like I've never.
What was the reason for you trying social media before it even began?
First of all, I started social media. Like first social media after I got was Facebook, and that's in 2010.
You never went on i5 or MySpace? How old are you?
I'm 27.
What? You never had an i5 or a MySpace? You're a baby.
I know, right?
i5 or MySpace were the age before Facebook came about. Like i5, it was still MySpace. Anyway, so you got the Facebook in 2010. What was the reason behind that?
Well, everybody used to want to know what is Facebook. Like it's just an app on your phone. Everybody's anxious to see what, reach out to their old time friends or people abroad, keep in touch with people. Yeah. Communication. Yeah.
You haven't tried any of these ways yet. So what would you like to try now?
Oh my gosh.
If you don't drink, you can die from thirst. So if you want somebody dying on this show, you still have that. Who you want to try now? Have you ever had the Vasco?
The Vasco?
Vasco wine.
Mother is the Vasco. That should be nice.
Yeah, Vasco wine. It's actually another one. What's in the alcohol? It's my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
You're an alcoholic.
Not an alcoholic. I just like to drink and like to celebrate. I can do without it, but whenever it's there, so cheers to your social media success.
Social media success, you think?
Yeah, social media success. You're successful in social media. This is fine.
This is good. This is great. Fine.
So, you like it? I like it.
Very much, and I want to that.
When you started your makeup career, you used to be doing these live podcasts on Facebook. Did you ever thought, that you like to be that would have gotten so popular? Because in Guyana, I'm guessing you was actually one of the poorest persons to be doing live makeup tutorials on Facebook. You thought it would have gotten so popular by everyone is doing it now?
No, I never thought of it. I just give it a try. Like it's always good to give things a try. So I've never thought when I grew up and
business? So you're like, this kind of thing in business.
Well, sometimes, but not really. I wouldn't say like 100%. Some of my clients don't like it when I respond to the negativity, and then some of it will be like, some of them will be like, Lola, you're human and you have feelings too. You know, so whatever you do, we don't care. We love you.
And it sort of speaks for itself.
Yeah.
If you had the power to basically go back and, change something that, prevent something that went on social media from appearing on social media, what would that be and why?
Oh God.
Think about it. Take a second, think about it. Here, take a drink of your wine and think about it. What would you change that made it this way onto social media? Why would you change that?
Okay. This is big. This is very big. What I would like to change, but it can't change because it's all over the place and it already left a stain on me, is the fight with me and the girl that
You don't have to mention her name, you could just say
oh,
fight.
sir. They call her sir.
You don't have to mention it. You could just tell us
the
about
fight. The fight went viral. Viral. Everything goes viral. But I don't know why.
So this interview will go viral.
It will go viral. It will. Whether it's good or bad.
It will go
Anything
viral.
about me. When I tell you anything about me, it goes viral. The fight went viral.
So, I don't really want to talk about the fight, but since you mentioned it, what was the reason behind that fight?
Oh,
As I said earlier, you don't have to call the person. We don't want to give anybody any shine or whatever.
But everybody knows what we're talking about. But anyway, we're not going to call them.
Yes.
The reason for the fight is me and this young lady, Melly Mel.
Shout out to Millie Mel.
Shout out to my girl, Melly Mel. I love her.
Which we'll get to in a
Yes.
few.
So me and Melly Mel squashed our beef or whatever. Then this other girl, she felt jealous because I talked to Melly Mel, which has nothing to do with her. And she felt offended, and then she threatened on social media. She threatened to beat me. So I didn't even worry about her. Then one day I went to Whole Street to see my mom. And I had my 3-year-old, he was 3-year-old at the time, to see my mom. And then she just run up to me and say, "Did you want to fight now? You want to fight?"
She also lives in Lembos.
She don't live in Lembos. I don't know what she was doing in Lembos. But a lot of people don't know I'm originally from Lembos. I don't put it out there.
Okay, well now they're gonna know now.
Right. So and then the whole bacchanal started right here. And it paints a very bad and negative picture about me. I've never been in a fight like that before. That was a street fight. I guess YouTube would let you know that.
I'll definitely go check on that.
So that went viral because a lot of people come with their phones. Like you release a celebrity out here. The amount of phones that was videoing us. I didn't even know till after the fight, till everything blew up. I scroll in my timeline and all I am seeing is Lola this, Lola this, Lola that. Who won? Who won? Who won? Who won? Fight. Like, seriously?
Is that blue who's in your clientele? Like I'm saying business. Make a business.
Well, like I said, my clients are my clients. They're all for me because they know that I am not a troublemaker. 90% of my clients know that I'm not a troublemaker. But if you come for me, if I don't send for you and you come for me, then it's a problem.
You actually mentioned Melly Mel earlier, right? And I was, I guess, on the first season we didn't have Melly Mel on also. I actually was paying close attention to that fiasco with Melly Mel. And then when you guys squashed it, I sat there and I said two things to myself. I said, was this real? And they also said, even if it wasn't real, this was a very strategic move because one time you see you guys was going back and forth with each other, and the next time you see you guys live and you guys bringing on cubes and chairs and lights. I'm like, this is coming in on this excellent execution. This was good planning. So was it a fake beef or was it an organic beef?
It was a real beef.
It was a real beef? What was the reason behind that beef?
Because I'm doing makeup classes, right? And I put up some students she put up something about me. And then when I didn't answer, she put up another thing and I know. They say,
They gotta stop.
got to stop. And then we just went back and forth, pictures after pictures. She went and get her stuff from off of my page, and then I start talking things that I don't even know about her because that's who I am. When I'm
And people were sending you stuff and all that. That's
yes.
the thing.
People always feed you with information, and sometimes it's not even good. It's not even real information, but whatever. I was mad at the time, but anyways, it blew up. It blew up because she already have her little followers, and I have my followers.
So what happened? What caused you guys to squash the message? What was it? What happened behind the scene that we didn't know?
Well, my dad know her mom and they're friends like for years, and my father reached out to her mom.
Okay.
My father talked to me, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna talk to her. And then he's like, baby girl, please, I'm begging. My father cried to me.
Wow.
And he's not the person.
I know he's
not the type of person to cry. I've never saw my father cry. We were on video camera, he was crying, and I said, you know what? This is not gonna take anything out to talk about somebody, because I didn't know her personally. So he reached out to her mom, and then her mom spoke with her. She's like, okay, I don't have a problem because I met her. And then we just end up meeting in person, and then we just connected. Now we are good. We are so good. Like, people wouldn't even know. Like, it's just a social media war. You gonna get wasted here tonight, I swear.
Which one would you like to try here? Oh, the rum punch is super dope. You wanna try it? You're gonna love this.
Alright.
You remember I got a bottle of Pasco Fee with the pearl.
Yes, I'm not gonna forget.
You shouldn't forget. This is actually silly though. We're gonna cheers to you and Mary Mill and
We actually stick cake on my birthday too. My birthday party. Yes, we did.
Yeah, that's dope. That's nice. It's good when people can act mature and just, squash things in a mature way. Because there's a lot of people that can't do that, even though they're educated and they're mature and stuff like that. So, cheers.
Thank
cheers
you.
to squashing up people.
Yes.
So let's start with your profession, your career income. You actually lived in Toronto, and I think that was when you actually started this whole makeup journey. Yeah. Give us a little insight on that.
Well, I was married.
You was what?
Married.
Nice.
And I was also a stay-at-home mom, and I had these things to do all day.
Anybody would want to make you a stay-at-home mom, trust me.
So I just started to go on Instagram and saw these nice makeup, but I always into hair and nails and stuff like that because I have certificate for nails, hair, barbering, everything.
Okay, so if I want a haircut, you can actually.
Yes, I can give you a haircut.
Serious?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So you're not just one dimension. You're not just about makeup.
No.
Wow, that's super dope. Exclusive. So tell me, what would you say is the thing that separates you from the other makeup artists?
Well, I don't know about the other makeup artists. I know about me. I love my job. I love what I do. I love makeup. When I say love, I love makeup. Even if somebody comes to my studio and they're like, well, I don't have full money, but I just want my face. Do I want to look good? Okay. I'm so happy. I'm happy to do your things because I'm learning and my techniques are improving when a new customer comes in front of me. So I'm like, yeah, I love this. That's what separates me from everybody else. I don't really look at people, but
so you're basically saying that for the simple fact that you would do it without having a cost attached to it.
Yeah.
That's what separates you.
Yes.
So, okay, so if I come tomorrow and say, I want to try something new, I want to I can get.
Yes, of course. I will be happy to shave off your hair.
Nah, I will be happy.
When you say your comments, you just like that.
So, does Lola's makeup?
Nobody.
You stand there.
Nobody can do my makeup.
basically, I mean, like they got some barbers and they got some people that does nail and stuff. They have a special person that they do. Even some makeup artists, you have people that they would go to do their lashes, do their foundation. So you just
Nobody touches me.
so you did all this
Yes.
yourself, picked out the outfit.
Yes.
I saw you came with somebody. That person assisted you. You did everything.
Yeah.
Fabulous. I think it's time for what would you like to try? Have you ever had this is Banco.
Lord, Banco.
Everybody has Banco. Everybody has Banco.
I never had Banco.
You never had Banco?
Never.
You want to try it first? Like,
Yes.
I'm gonna where's that bubble? Where's that cherry? You know what they say, right? Where's
No,
that cherry?
stop.
I'm gonna take that Banco opportunity away. This is gonna be the first time exclusive. I had Banco. And you know, this was the drink that every little boy used to drink in peace. When they would get like
Really?
$500. Very well, big man, next morning you wake up, next thing drop with cheers. What do you think about that?
Great.
Nice and smooth, right?
Yes. Smooth.
So, you know, it's no secret because you did mention earlier when you met Mel was having the beef, you know, she put up pictures and stuff. And some of those pictures that she actually put up were pictures of you and, you know, some surgeries and stuff like that. It's also going to be good about somebody else. What are some of the parts that you would have enhanced?
Well, to be honest, I had tummy tuck, liposuction, butt lift, breast implants.
And what was the reasons for it was necessary?
Yes, it was because after being a mom and
Being a mom, not just a mom, but being the mother of
the mother of three, your body changes.
your body changes.
And I want to stay looking fly. Like I want my man to look at me all the time. So not just my man, but myself.
I thought you was gonna say people mind.
No, you're so shady.
I thought you was not just like other people mind.
No,
not
not.
do look.
I don't know how to do that. I know with the one thing. Yeah, so being a mom, and I just feel like I need to myself. Okay, this is the new millennium. Like this is 2018. Like I need to be fly.
The beauty sells.
Yeah.
That's what sells.
Yeah, and I think that I'm the real #1 trending girl. So why not?
Why not? Why not do that? Why not just give people that one? It sells, right? It really sells. So, do you plan on getting any more body enhancements?
No, I'm fine like that.
What about some injections?
No.
Making the moves.
Nothing. Nope. I'm good right now. Great.
So tell me, what's next? Are you planning on going into products, reality show?
A lot of people want me to go to a reality show, but I want to actually I want to expand like this, do something more than makeup. I don't want to just stick at makeup. I want to like have my own.
Product line?
Yeah.
Your makeup line.
Yeah, my product line. Well, I already have my own lashes.
Okay, that's good. And the lashes that you were wearing are
Yes.
fabulous.
Yeah.
It's noticeable. It's plush.
It's popping, right? It's popping.
Yeah, it's popping. It's popping.
Yes, I want to like do something with hair.
The hair, okay.
Yeah, that hair sells.
Definitely.
Everybody wants hair in their head. So I want to go with the trending thing. Okay, hair, lace frontal. That's what I'm gonna do. Lace. That's what I like.
Have you ever done a politician face?
A politician.
Yeah, like a minister, a member of parliament, or something like that.
No, I don't think so. But I did the lady who was the deputy.
Oh, Miss Graham. Oh, you did her face?
Yeah.
Wow, let's be right here.
Yes.
Let's be right because I think she's like the first female commissioner, first female deputy commissioner.
Yes.
She has a lot of accolades to her.
Yes.
That's
She called me,
dope.
and she's like, Lola, I'm sending for you, so you need to come for me right now. And I went.
Wow.
And I was so excited to go. And she's like, Lola, staff wanted to do their face. Everybody was like taking pictures, and I'm so excited. Like,
Full celebrity.
yeah. Everybody's like, Laura's here. Everybody's with their phone. Like,
Wow.
seriously, I didn't even know that I'm such a celebrity.
You are so. Let's take a final shot before we get out of here. So, which one would you like to try? This is actually a popular drink. I ain't gonna give you a lot.
Don't give me a lot, please.
Yeah, I ain't gonna give you a lot. We have to drink this one. So, this is 5 euro. This is actually a popular drink. Every nightclub you go to now, you're seeing people drinking 5 euro. I ain't gonna drink a lot of this. 1 second. Let's cheers. So, then we can get to tea. Make sure the face is real.
Yes.
Cheers. Jeez. That was stiff. You want to let the viewers know where they can find you if they're interested in, getting the face done, the haircut, the nails done, getting some beauty tips, some fashion advice and stuff. You want to let them know where they can find you.
Well, first of all, I like to say shout out to all my fans, my Lola Doll fans. I love y'all so much. Thank you for your support. And I'm located on the back road. That's my brand. I'm located on the back road. Not too far from the well. You'll see a signboard with a very pretty girl.
Yourself.
Yes. Or call me at 600-8166. Yeah. And for those of you who have like a slow self-esteem or whatever, because I have people in my inbox DM who like, I want to be like yourself. Love yourself. And put yourself first. Like, sometimes you have to be selfish in order to be successful.
Selfish talk.
You have to look at yourself and say, well, okay, I want to do this. So, if you want to be successful, focus on yourself first before anybody else. Alright?
If you want to nominate to come and showcase your talent, showcase something that can be influential to the Chinese public, anybody. That's how I'm going.
Yeah, because I'm not really like people's friendly person. I have like one or two girls that have, but they're not like social media person, right? So I would say that she's already been here.
Yeah, we actually gonna shoot her next.
Yeah, most people are shy to be on social media. I love this stuff like that.
Thanks for coming.
What up, it's your boy Gerald, aka Intoxicated. And if you like the video just so far and want to see more of it, then make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you can be up to date with what's happening here on this channel. Okay? And if you want to see stuff on the spot, behind the scenes, footage of what's happening here on Intoxicated with Paper Chat Show, make sure to click the Patreon link below. So remember to support it.